All right, so today I'm going to teach you how to climb a rope. Now, if you are an audio listener, you're going to be able to follow this pretty well. But I just want to let you know that there is a companion video to this. There's a video component to this podcast. It's probably a good idea that if you're interested in learning how to climb a rope, you go to the video, because there are really clear shots of exactly what I'm doing with my feet. I'm trying to explain it the best that I possibly can, but you're going to be able to see it much, much better on video than I could ever explain it audio. The link is in the description. Go there. You can see it on YouTube or you can see it on Waypoint, and you'll be able to see much, much clearer what I'm talking about on how to do this leg lock with a rope. This is an old school fitness tool. It's been used a lot, and there's a reason why. Just like so much of the other stuff that I do, the rope is a great way to build strength, arm strength, forearm strength, grip strength, shoulder strength. Wrestlers have been using rope climbs forever. There's a good reason why, because it makes you strong. So if you want to learn how to climb a rope, that's what we're going to go over today. There's a way that you can climb a rope and you can just go hand over hand, use no legs. That's awesome. First of all, it's hard. You're not going to get a lot of rope climbs in. Secondly, not a lot of people are ready for that. Their grip isn't strong enough. They're not ready for that. Thirdly, if you're doing this in a competition and other people are allowed to use their legs, they're going to eat your lunch. They'll do it so much faster than you can't even believe it. So, or if you're in a survival situation and you have to climb a rope to get out of something, maybe the rope is super slippery and you have to be able to use your legs to use the rope to get out of the water, to get back on board, to get up onto something. This is the way you're going to be able to do it. We're going to do it with a leg lock, a foot lock around the rope that's going to allow us to use the rope to step on and use our leg strength to move up the rope. So the easiest way to learn how to do a foot lock on the rope that's going to allow you to do exactly what I'm showing you here. You're going to have one foot that the rope is going to go under, and the other foot is going to hold the rope like this, so that friction over the top of this foot and under this foot is going to allow you to stand on your right foot. So audio only listeners are seeing or hearing me talk about this, and the rope is on the outside of my right leg and it is going under my right foot and over my left foot. So the way that you learn how to do this, it's much, much easier and better to learn how to do it just sitting down than to try to hang from this rope and do it. You'll see people trying and they're kicking and they can't find the rope, and it just doesn't make any sense to them what they're trying to do. So if you learn like we are here, I'm just sitting on a little bench. You can be a cooler, it could be whatever. What we're going to do is we're just going to put up my arms up the rope like I'm going to climb. I'm going to lift my right knee up, and the rope is going to go on the outside of my right leg. Okay? So it's just on the outside of my right leg. With my left foot, I'm going to pull under the rope, and I'm going to catch the rope and pull it under my right foot and over the top of my left foot. So that is a proper leg lock, and I'm going to be able to stand up on this. Okay, the friction over the top of this one and under this foot is going to allow me to stand up. So the trick is you got to be able to find that every time. So what you want to do is, while you're sitting on a bench, put your arms up the rope and get in that position and learn this movement with your foot. The rope is on the outside of your right foot, the left foot comes under and catches it, and you create that step. Okay? So I'm going to practice this a couple of times. Outside, under, step. Outside, under, step. And when you feel like you've got your feet moving in the right way so that you're catching that rope, it's time to stand up and try it with actually hanging. So I'm going to move this bench, and I'm going to stand right next to the rope. And I don't necessarily need to climb up the rope right away. What I'm trying to do is I'm just learning how to move my feet so that I can catch this rope every time. So I'm going to put my arms up the rope. I'm going to lift my right knee towards my chest. The rope is on the outside of my right leg all the way down to the bottom of my foot. I'm going to now I'm going to support myself with my arm strength. I'm going to take my left foot and catch it right there. So now I make this leg lock and I can stand. Okay? That's where you want to stop. You want to practice that a bunch of times. So here I am, outside of my right leg, catch it, stand. Okay? Do that a whole bunch of times. The next thing to do is to do it twice. So I'm going to stand up here, then I'm going to catch it again and stand up the rope again. So I grab up high, outside of my right foot, catch it, use my arms to come up. So in order to get to the top of the rope, I'm going to need to do that again. So I'm going to catch it again here, stand up, and I'm at the top of the rope. Be careful coming down because you'll burn your hands. Okay? So then the last and most advanced step is to try to learn how to do this in a way that you throw your feet up as high as you possibly can. Because the higher I can do the leg lock here, the higher I can get up the rope on my first step using my legs once. So I think I can do it on a rope this high. I think I can throw my legs up high enough, do the leg lock, and stand up to where I can just touch the top with one stand, okay? Now, if you're in a survival situation, obviously, if you're gonna do that in one, that's way better than hanging on this rope and real slippery rope and trying to get out of the water. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna reach up as high as I possibly can, grab it as high as I can, go all the way up, and I barely touched. If I need to go again, I get that, and even now, I'm still using the leg lock. Grab the rope again, and come down. So the leg lock's crucial. It's crucial because anybody that can use this leg lock is going to be able to climb so much faster than you can. If you're in a survival situation, you need to use the leg lock. If you want to do a lot of rope climbs, the leg lock's great. You can also learn how to do it with just your arms, and that's great. Fantastic. Great exercise. But if you want to learn how to climb the rope the very best, it's going to be a really high rope, whatever, learn the leg lock. And the best way to do that is start on the bench and go through the steps that I showed you. All right, good luck. I hope you figure out how to use a rope to make you strong as you can possibly be. See ya.